Hello, this is a video about solving the problem of an Epson inkjet printer stopping working due to a message coming up saying that some of the parts have reached the end of their service life. These inkjet printers, this is an R200, but they're all very similar. One of the things they do is when you clean the inkjet heads, or there's any excess ink, then the printer has to put it somewhere. Where's it going to put it? It can't obviously just shoot it out. And what all these printers have got is a long piece of absorbent material in the base of the printer, and that's where they actually put all the excess ink. What Epson do is they store a counter of how many prints you've made, and once that reaches a certain number, it assumes that the ink reservoir is full. To get over this problem, you need to do two things. One, you need to reset the counter, and there's some software that you can get on the web, the information coming up in a minute on how to download that, so you can see what the current count is and you can reset the counter. And the other thing you need to do is to do something about the waste ink, because I'm led to believe that the pad can actually store up to about a litre of ink. So it's a good idea to do this as soon as you can. So here we are at the rear of the printer. We can see here a little inspection panel, and the first thing we're going to do is to remove that inspection panel. All we need to do is just do it with a normal screwdriver, well, a Phillips screwdriver. Undo it, and away the panel comes on it. Okay, we've now got the panel off, and instantly when you're doing this, it's a good idea to have the printer on some rough material that doesn't matter if it gets damaged, because we might get some leakage of the ink here. Now what we've got to do is to reach down in here and try and find the pipe that expels the ink when the heads are being cleaned. Now what I've done in order to get that is to make a little tool. It's just made out of a paper clip, and the idea is we can pop it down here and pull out the tube. Now the first thing I'm going to do is to take this little bit of wadding out here. This in fact actually keeps the pipe in place, the little tube in place, so fairly easy to get it out. Just pick it up there. I've got a pair of pliers here and just take it out. The pipe is laying just down here, so with my little tool I'm going to reach in and find the pipe and just pull it up, just like that. It's only connected one end, because this pipe, so we can actually see some of the ink actually coming down the pipe, and you do get it on your hands. If you're not very happy about doing that, obviously wear a pair of silicone gloves. So what we need to do is to extend this pipe a little bit, and what I've done, I've been down to the local shop selling bits for aquariums, and I've bought some little joiners. Here they are. These were very inexpensive, and what I've done is I've taken one of the joiners and I've pushed it onto the end here, and what we're going to do is we're going to put some more pipe on the end here. Again, from the aquarium shop, I've bought some of this tubing here. The best sort to get is silicone, so it doesn't go brittle when it gets a bit cold. Not, I suppose, you're going to have the printer in a cold environment. And what we're going to do is just join this up here with this other end. You can actually see on this printer here, if you look in here, if I put the screwdriver, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, there is the pad that gets all the excess ink, and it's absolutely sodden with ink. Okay, so what I've done now is just cut this tube to length, because we're going to have it in a little bottle just here. You can already see, we're starting to see the waste ink come down the pipe. Here's the bottle we're going to use. It's a 100ml bottle, cost just over £1 in the UK, that is. I got it from a chemist, and they tell me it's used for decanting makeup and stuff, but just a little bottle there. And what we're going to do is we're going to punch a hole in the top. There's already a centre spot here to guide us, and what we're going to do, we're going to go back to these and we're going to take one of these and use it to fix it in the top here. So it's just a question of punching a hole. So I've got a sharp pointy thing here which came in my screwdriver set, and what I'm going to do is punch it in here and make a hole big enough for this part to pop in. There we go, and we've got the little point now popped in there. Incidentally, I'll just take it out of camera, this unscrews, so when this does eventually fill up with waste ink, it's going to be very easy to dispose of the old ink. And there we are, the bottle is now attached to the tubing. So what we're going to do is we're just going to fix it somewhere around here, and I'm going to use a little bit of velcro on here and a little bit of velcro on the side of the printer just to make it secure. So here's some velcro. I'm just going to cut a little piece off and put one on the bottle and one on the printer. Here we are then, here's the bottle attached with a little bit of velcro, just keeping it in place nice and neat. Obviously you've got to keep a little eye on this bottle to make sure it doesn't fill up with ink, but this is 100 millilitres, so should take a fair time, but much better to have it going into a bottle than sloshing about in the bottom of your printer. I hope you found this video useful and you'll be able to convert your own printer, and if you have been, thanks for watching. Bye for now.